Hello, I'm Beta Ray Ben, and who wants to hear a story about a bridge? Or rather, play a game about a bridge. Yeah, this is a bridge building game, I presume. It's called Poly Bridge. Yeah, boom. Don't make me do this. Done. Right, play. Now, there's no supports on this bridge, but it's only a small span, so it will be fine. Yeah, basically the best to ever do that. Build a road. Okay, I'm starting to... Yeah, let's just... Oh no, that vehicle is heavy. Well, you didn't... I'd have built supports, but you didn't let me do it. I don't like the fact that this is giving a full tutorial. I like it when these games just throw you in and they expect you to have a good knowledge of civil engineering. You know, they're not just hard, they're obtuse. Okay, there we go. Those supports look too low to me. They look like they'll all just buckle across this middle section. Yeah, they did. I knew they would. Shift click. Okay. I did say it wouldn't work. Oops, we're over budget. What are you... Just these controls. Press D to delete. There's a delete button on a keyboard. Why don't you use that one? I stand corrected. I didn't read ahead. You can in fact use the delete button. I'm no longer annoyed. I say you can use the delete button. I'm hitting delete. And nothing is actually happening. Delete. D. Please select the highlighted area, then do I have to get all of it? Do I have to shift click? Is that now a thing I have to do? Oh, you have to click and... To drag this box, you have to use the right mouse button. That's just wrong. Alright, we're building an arch. I wanted to build an arch all along. I'm an expert in arch bridges. Arch bridges. Still looks a little bit... Yeah, anything more than the camper van on there, you're gonna get issues. Come on, just get me out of this bit. I want to just build my own bridges here. Can I skip this tutorial? I'm not necessarily seeing any kind of skip option. Finish. What? Flip the copied bridge by flipping horizontal or the F key. Why can't I use the scroll wheel to do that? That feels natural. So I have to build... Is this a double layer bridge? I'm really confused. I thought this was way in the background. That one level right there, that's taken this game to another step, hasn't it? Suspension bridge. Always start with... Yeah. Everything starts with building a road across. You can't get away from that bit. Tracing tool. Okay. I can't read what he's saying. He's got the damn... Okay, that was pretty cool. I don't really know how to do any of what I just did because it didn't teach me, it just told me what to do. And this music is way too much. I didn't even see these huge rocks it's somehow connected to. You wouldn't want to drive across that bridge, would you? Granted, if you live here and this is your only bridge, you'd have to, but... I'm half tempted to skip ahead a bit, but now we're building a drawbridge. One day they'll make a bridge building game with a full-on story, and it will be the most ludicrous thing ever. So far, this is just a regular bridge. There's no drawing involved, and this bit here doesn't. Hydraulic. Okay. Ah. Plus 50%. Right. A split. Right. Jesus Christ. So this here joint is now more of a hinge. So it's gonna go from that to that with the moving of the hydraulic. Oh Christ, that's. I mean, I don't know what this means. Click each of the highlighted circles to match the green side to. Hint. Whoever wrote this, I think they might be a professional writer of instruction manuals, but not their native language. This reads very much like instructions for like IKEA furniture, where they are in English, but they're not like proper. They're not fully there, are they? So how is this going to work? Now this will extend. Oh, it goes that way. I never expected that. That's actually substantially cooler than I thought it would be. Alright, I'll allow it. I like that. I would have built the hinge the other way so that these two motorists get to jump off the bridge. That would have been more fun, but... Ooh, we're building a ramp. Alright, so okay, in this case we are supposed to be building a bridge, but we haven't got any money, so we have to build a ramp instead. I love it if the world actually worked like that. What the hell's the rope for? Why did it tell me to build a rope there? That wasn't... In no way was that... What? If I build it here, this will sort of tether it. I like the way all the tension is holding this in place. He's home. Alright, we're actually in the main game now, I presume. World 1 of 1. 8 meter, simple bridge. I've got wood to build it from. Right, step 1. Always build that. Okay, I accidentally tried to build a split hydraulic. Right, shall we just... We'll have a look. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so that didn't work. Right. I'll just check again. Science is all about repeatable... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, that definitely didn't work. See, my instinct from prior knowledge is to build an arch over here, but it's given me these two nodes here. I feel like I should use them. Of course, these nodes are too far away for wood to reach, so what if I do this? And we're going to have the world's shittiest creation right here. I've already established that it won't reach in the diagonal. I don't know why I thought it would. Delete. It's surprisingly hard to delete anything. It's a well-known fact that in nature, the strongest shape possible is a square. That's... anyone will tell you that. No, I just want to get rid of one. It's surprisingly hard to delete anything in this. Look, this shape, unbeatable. This will last for 1,000... Clearly this game has its own non-Euclidean physics system. There was no way I could have expected such an occurrence to happen. Should we go with an arch? Arches are where it's at, isn't it? Okay, I can't really make an arch, can I? not without the whole thing not quite fitting. Just one of these. Just bisect the points perfectly, please. I like the graph paper in the background. That's a handy touch. How do I click and... It told me how to do this, but I can't remember. There it is. Right, how does this do? This should stand up. A triangle is half a square, so it's only half the strongest shape in nature. Play, please. Now you might think that's a complete failure, but look, parts of the bridge still exist. We're closer. I feel this is actually the design, and just minor tweaking will make this work. It might break in the middle. Oh no, lasted fine. But way too much work into that. Material footprints, good. Histograms, always a good sign. Alright, world 1 or 2. 10 metre, simple bridge. It's got to hold 2 cars. So what I can see is straight away we got a support point underneath, which is grand. I mean, this won't work. What will happen is I'll press play, and the only thing that will exist very briefly is this small section, and then that will also cease to exist. I was actually incredibly wrong there. Now what we want to do is we want to build out. Boom, boom. Gotta remember, these red points, these are fixed. That's a point you can affix to as well. How's that? Is that... And we cut across here. I always feel like these games would be way more fun if you weren't always given a strict budget and you could just build to your heart's content. It might even be harder. This won't work. This can't work, can it? There's nothing here in the middle. Oh no, it worked fine. I'm expecting this game to be way harsher than it is. Okay, what have we got this time? Another simple bridge. Got to get an estate car across. They're heavy. Step 1, always build the road. That tells me off again. Build up here. Can we? No, it doesn't quite reach. I still don't know how to delete a single piece easily. The way I'm getting rid of them there is just by essentially pressing undo. Okay. Can I copy that? Does that help me in any way? I mean, kind of. I could definitely have picked a better method of copying that would have, you know, made it much more repeatable. There's a word for that, but I can't think what it is. A focal point, something like that. Right, now these aren't doing anything yet, but I just want to see where we're at with the bridge. It's got no... yeah. Needs some sort of central stability. What if I get rid of these? I need to figure out a way of building these that is useful. I can't attach it to anywhere in the road. It has to be on point. Just trying to get a vibe of how far things will go. I'm dangerously close to creating something both evil and offensive there. I should stop. It's nothing, that centre bit. It does nothing. That car practically made it. So I can be proud of that. Let's get rid of this. What if I just go as simple as that? This is doing nothing. I don't know why I even have that there. I mean, this shouldn't work. Yeah, there's no... I need to stop lateral movements. I mean, this won't do it. Even if that was properly positioned, it's not going to do anything. I need to bolster this somehow. This is all nonsense in here. That's just all crap. It's the whole undercarriage is the issue, he says, punching the microphone. What if... What did it teach me? I've already forgotten. I'm doing nothing right now, am I? Let's get rid of that. I'll tell you what's annoying. To move stuff you've already put in place. Actually, hang on. Let's copy that. Boom. Let's flip it. Just throw that on the underside. Yeah. See how this gets us. I'm $2,000 over budget currently. Yeah. I'm pretty sure actually just that on the underneath is enough. But, you know, screw it. Sometimes you come over budget on a job. That's fine. It's government work. It's basically supposed to come in over budget. What am I doing? I mean, obviously I'm trying to get this car up here. Fair enough. I've only got wood to do it with. Stress, point of view, instant replay. What was the level called? There it is. Slanted bridge. Oh. I thought maybe it would tell me more than that. Alright. Well, trouble is, what I want is I want a straight line. There we go. Start with that. Now the wood. Can I affix to... Nope. Can't affix to anything, basically. I wish I could just have brought in my prior designs. What does this achieve, if anything? It's just going to fall down, but it's going to split here. This bit will remain relatively intact until it slams into this cliff and shatters. Well, I wasn't quite correct. Forget quite how sturdy wood is. How about now? Yeah? This will last 1,000 years. Oh, that actually did last. I never have any faith in my own ideas, do I? A 2-part bridge. Okay, well, the bridge we just built is fine for this. This first section, anyway. I built... That's just awful. I built that so terribly on the wonk. It's not quite as easy to draw these bridges as it should be. How does that do us? Does that last? It doesn't have to look good, right? Stop. Yeah, we don't. No further. Let's get back to road. Cars can't drive on wood. Everyone knows that. Can't be done. Is this a red herring down here? I'm thinking. I've got a huge budget, quite frankly. Gotta make these nice and even to spread the load, if you will. Nothing worse than one of the... damn it. How do I move that? Is that going to work? This might work. This looks fairly reasonable right now. It can hold 2 cars. That's good enough for me. I wouldn't want to take anything too large on it. An overbridge. Ah, here we go. Right. Ferry's got to get across this now. Just... Alright, let's build the road first. Nice straight road. Boom. I haven't got hydraulics. How do I build a... How can the... Alright. Fine. Is that passable? I don't know why I thought the ferry would be quicker than that. I'm going to shift this up just a touch. I can't do that. This is painful. Trying to get rid of what you've already created shouldn't be this difficult. I could just click up here, but I want it all on the mouse without having to set it up on my mouse. Alright, that's definitely cleared it now. Now I've just got to make it stand somehow. Yeah, alright. So this first section here, well, this what was actually the last section. This is easy. I mean, I built that terribly, but it will be easy once I've actually... Right, let's just see. Yeah, okay, that actually fell apart. I think now it's just lateral torsion. There's nothing you can do about that until the bridge is finished. Yeah, how's this looking? This basically looks like most bridges I've ever been on. Little disclaimer will come up there saying that Ben has clearly never seen any bridge on Earth ever outside of the Soviet Union, where I presume they didn't build anything to last. Right. Seriously, it won't click onto that? That's... This is... Just... I need to move this, don't I? Which means having to delete it all. That's no better. Alright, let's build that to there this time. Nope, it won't let me build that because it's slightly in the way of itself. Alright, that's definitely going to hold, isn't it? This car's looking very nervous right now. You saw the way it flexed with nothing on it. This will... Oh, come on. A better driver would make that. Alright, so this it's really just this section that needs a redesign. Alright. I've made it more shallow now, and actually quite a bit better as a result. Alright, I think this will be good. Ish. I wouldn't want to drive on it, personally, but I feel like this guy's going to have a good... Actually, he's probably going to bottom out here, isn't he? Yep. A Range Rover wouldn't have done that. Better designed. Realistically, the trick here is that the arch needs to be one big loop from here. And if I knew how to do that using the tools provided, I would. That could work, actually. It's got potential. That simple little manoeuvre might have done it. It would have worked the other way if he didn't drive like a complete bell end. What we got? Simple jump. Well, we'll try and do this one. Just make it a fin. I've only got rope to do it again, and 5 road inexplicably. Right. See, the trick is this actually has to hold for 2 vehicles, not just one. No, that almost looked like I intended it to look. I mean, that won't really hold, will it? Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, so I've just got to build a little receiver. That's terrible. I already know that's terrible. It won't let me click on that because it's below the fucking menu bar. You put that there, and you never technically taught me how to move the fucker. Will that? No, it won't. It'll buckle immediately. I think I'm overthinking this, which is a first for me. What if it doesn't need to be particularly pitched at all? The additional road, that's again a ruse. I think I've done exactly the same thing as I just did. How's that? Is this good? This could work. Make it. Oh! Well, the cowboy made it. That's a good place as any to finish, I feel. So that was Polybridge, another bridge building simulation game. Music's quite pleasant, actually, I'm not going to lie. Sound effects also quite pleasing. Graphics, yeah, I quite like them. Controls aren't good. Just flat out not good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.